Oh. They're like earplugs for dogs.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, no, for water. They should make that. Earplugs for dogs so that they don't get water in their ears when they go in the water.
Il est par ailleurs des catégories de personnes qui souffrent plus que leur part normale d'épreuves et qui ont souffert encore davantage à cause des délais prolongés que l'État a mis à soulager leurs problèmes. Et c'est pourquoi l'Assemblée nationale va être appelée le plus tôt possible à étudier une loi de la protection de la jeunesse. Politique en ligne droite. Elle est centrée sur les besoins de la famille de chez nous. Si. Moi, je me suis retrouvé en institution et on nous parquait dans des crèches. De sorte qu'à 12 ans, je lavais des vieillards, je lavais des lits, je lavais des planchers, des dortoirs. C'est mon job. La société ne veut pas comprendre, la justice ne veut pas comprendre, la justice ne veut pas nous aider, il n'y a personne qui veut nous aider.
For sure.
En 92, j'avais 12 ans, je faisais 27 places en famille d'accueil en son
27 fucking places.
But this is fucking evidence. The fact that all these years later, there's fucking proof of it, and no one cares.
And
One person. That's so sad. What the fuck?
And that came out in 2005. And
this has been happening since the 60s. Like, at least the 60s.
Même pas capable de faire des lois en conséquence. Quand c'est la DPJ qui te remet chez un père pédophile.
Hey, that's what a fucking name her. Yeah, the blonde little chick. So she's a blonde little chick. Let's see.
Why?
Nous sommes 1 million d'enfants et d'adolescents au Québec. Nous n'avons pas le droit de vote, mais les politiciens se servent de nous pour faire de...
La société ne veut pas comprendre, la justice ne veut pas comprendre, la justice ne veut pas nous aider, il n'y a personne qui veut nous aider.
Maybe
because if you find it in France on a streaming website and have it with English subtitles.
No, they all do this. All the subtitles are not, because they're all AI now. It's not people that do the subtitles. So they're often...
Because what he said, they can't make consequences. The guy was saying they cannot make rules going accordingly to people's needs. So like there was a huge fucking gap in the translation that was underneath there actually. So.
That's kind of what fucks them over. Like, I get it's their tactic to keep it within the Quebec community, like old Quebecers, but like translations get lost when you summarize it like that. That was Joanne. In 9 years, she was in 9 different homes. I was like, how is that possible?
Même pas capable de faire des lois en conséquence. Quand c'est la DPJ qui te remet chez un père pédophile,
when it's the DPG that puts you back to a pedophile father.
Nous sommes 1 million d'enfants et d'adolescents.
So they didn't fucking put it in. Did you look? Because most fucking times they don't put swear words in, they don't put derogatory things in, they just exclude it from the subtitles.
They just excluded from the subtitle that she said that it puts you back to a pedophile father. It puts you back in your house with a pedophile father.
On n'a pas le droit de vote, mais les politiciens se servent de nous pour faire de belles images. Vous êtes des parents responsables? Bravo. Mais juste l'an dernier, il y a eu 25 000 signalements retenus. De ce nombre, 14 000 enfants négligés, 3 000 enfants battus, 2 000 enfants abusés sexuellement.
Fuck off.
Sans compter ceux
that has been reported, because most of it isn't coming out. That's the TV.
Il fait beaucoup plus de victimes et malformations cardiaques chez les enfants. Ôtez les taux des enfants, là, on ne parle pas des enfants victimes de mauvais traitement.
40% des bébés qui meurent accidentellement au Québec décèdent à cause de la violence de leurs parents.
Pause it. In Canada, it's permitted to hit its children with a reasonable force. The kid must be between 2 and 12. You need to not hit him with an object, and it's illegal to hit him on the head. Supreme Court.
I was in grade 4.
And
I was in grade
it's
4.
illegal to hit your child.
That was fucked up. That was fucking disturbing.
Yeah.
Seeing fucking images of kids like that, that's fucked up.
Yeah, also it was kicks.
Kicks.
Yeah, because
Because it's not physically hitting.
No. Kicks in the butt, kicks in the legs.
I had an abusive boyfriend that used to do that. Used to step on your feet, squeeze your hands really tight. Technically, he's not abusing you, but it's abuse. It's fucking abuse.
You made a cross with your bones? Huh? One bone on top of each other?
It's amazing that you're not a fucking psychopath.
I know. I have to thank my godmother for that.
C'est le mal dans le monde avec un L majuscule, que l'enfance en détresse, que l'enfance dans sa vulnérabilité, que l'enfance battue, que l'enfance non soignée. C'est le vrai visage de la barbarie, c'est ça?
L'enfant avait été mis dans le garde-robe pendant 2 ans. Là, on ne parle pas dans 1950, puis au Kosovo, là, on parle d'ici, puis c'est un enfant, là, maintenant que je parle.
Il a fait l'amour avec moi. Il m'a dit je t'aime. Il m'a dit je t'aime. Il m'a lissé la moumoune. Je voulais faire dodo, mais il m'a réveillée.
She said that he asked me that he wanted to lick my minun, which is her pussy. She's 5 years old, and she's telling him that she's sleeping, and he still wakes her up and do that. It's the reconstitution of the testimony of the
This
children
is
to
just
the
beyond
cops.
fucked up.
It's the recording to the cops.
Joanne and her sister used to have their mother's boyfriend. Fucking would, if they did something bad, he'd go up behind them and whisper to them, guess who's getting it tonight? And if Joanne knew that he was going for her sister, she would switch beds with her. Like, there's molesting a child, and then there's mentally terrorizing at the same time.
Woke me up and I put her tennis in my mouth. What do you think? It's not written properly. She's 5 years old.
On a vu des petits-enfants qui avaient du sperme dans la gorge à 3 mois parce que l'abuseur profitait de la capacité de succion de ce bébé-là.
It's fucked up.
Une pelle, ou n'importe qui traîne, j'ai mangé des coups que ça, puis j'ai pas le droit de broncher, pas un son. Mon père, lui, il abusait de nous autres quand il revenait de travailler. Ma mère, elle, son frère, le sport préféré, c'était de revirer la basinette à l'envers pendant que nous autres, on était en dessous. Pendant ce temps-là, ma mère, elle sortait de lui. À chaque fois qu'ils ont disputé...
Let's take the bassinet, the cage, and put it upside down on top of them as a cage. So they're stuck in there. So what's going on in there?
Parce qu'il est droitier. Il a pogné le cheveu, ça. Puis il la pétait dans l'assiette. Ici, là, je suis fendu, ici. Place, ça, tu sais. Ça, tu peux compter. Les plaies, j'en ai partout.
Son père l'attachait le chien.
She's an angel.
You know this lady.
Yeah, I know this lady. Of course I know this lady. She was the judge in Longueuil Court. Wait, look.
Her name is Andre.
She's the judge, right? Yeah.
What? faced numerous disciplinary hearings in the past to the point where her legal fees paid by the province have totaled more than 1 million. They're bashing her.
Yeah, because she even at some point she resigned because she was like, I'm not following any of these laws. This is crazy for the children. I can't. I'm not obliging to that. And she left her post. That's why we changed judge. Huge story. She was too good to us.
Is she
That's the
still
kid where you want to
alive?
be, where you want to go.
Is she still alive?
I think so. Yeah, because there's no. She got reprimanded because she wanted to see 125 youth caseworkers she thought were qualified to care for children, and she wanted to make sure that they were not, and she was stirring the pot. They didn't like that.
What's her name? Andre?
Rufo.
Oh, Whiskey Bear.
They went 5 judge against her in the Supreme Court. Yeah, she resigned before the dismissal. She's a huge part in my life. Anyway.
When children come first.
Ah!
Former judge, this is crazy.
Too much emotion staring in my pot right now. I need a Gurgurette. Any Gurgurette here?
Mm-hmm.
This is a court of Longueuil. Been there.
Wow. Wow. She has violated and continues to violate the duty to act in a reserved manner. You're talking about children being fucking raped.
So she was telling
Babies
people, shut the fuck up.
being
What do you
fucking
want to say?
raped.
What do you want? You know? Yeah. She's like, I'm a judge. You're telling me you're telling me your case. You're telling me your case. Fine. At the end of the day, I'm the one that chooses what's going on. So it's like I don't even want to hear about you defending those people. Like I just want to hear this side.
Because you take paychecks away from the other people who fucking let that happen. Wow. yeah, you are not the only one who says that this lady basically saved them.
I ain't full of shit, you know.
She's still doing work. She still actually fucking does work with the justice system. And she's constantly fighting the CAQ currently. Mange pas carnage? Household, not carnage.
You know those crazy fucking terms they're using? It's because they don't have any term to describe how fucked up and horrible this is.
Because they don't want anything so that the outside of Quebec people...
We haven't invented words to describe this.
Because people cover their ears. They don't want to hear it. But what if it was your kid?
But it's not.
How do you go to sleep at night?
They
Like,
don't know what's going on. And then, like, in here in Quebec, they think that all the kids are lying. But what about that saying that the truth comes out of the mouth of the children? Like, because they're too innocent to come fiction a lie, so they're just gonna say.
But it's all people who have children that are fucked up too. So of course they don't know a fucked up kid when they see one.
And then sometimes they just take you away from your parents because you have like trouble, like behaviors at school.
That's what happened to Sean.
You end up in a fucking foster care. Where you get abused.
That's what happened to Sean. He went to juvie because he fucking got caught with drugs at school, and they threatened his mother that she would go to jail for child abuse and neglect. And Rainbow Sean learned how to fucking put trifentanil up his ass by a 13-year-old. Like, he's a Westmount fucking upper class family. Like, this is not a kid that is like fucking going around doing robberies on the street. But even that is a typical child's fucking behavior. Like, 15 years for stealing a car. That's another person who was fucking abused by fucking correctional officers, would take away phone privileges, fucking threaten that you're gonna stay here forever. Well, make sure of that. Like, the fuck kind of fucking person does this? Like, wow. Apart from giving us our children, or apart from taking us our children away, you neglected, mistreated in our place by wrongly accusing the parent of doing what you've been doing for the last 40 years. That's what she said. Yeah. Those who turn a blind eye and keep quiet are an integral part of this child trafficking funded by our taxes, and taxes hit $36,000 per child a year. Christian Kelly. Oh, so in 2019, she came back because of a little girl that died in Granby. And that's why she came back, because she heard that story and fucking... This lady's fucking pretty incredible. Holy shit. Oh yeah, I do remember hearing about this. I thought it was in Ormstown. Maybe I'm thinking a different one. She said it's shameful to have judgment like this in a country like ours. 60-day prison sentence imposed to a guy who fatally slapped his 13-year-old daughter. Slapped her so hard he killed her. That's funny. That's great. Fucking people are saying that she should become chief judge and advise the other judges of the youth courts.
But the other judge didn't like that. They went fight against her. And before the ruling was even heard, just in case it was gonna make her have to dismiss her job, she resigned. She pulled a Nixon.
No, but Nixon did something.
A good one.
Yeah, no, Nixon did something illegal. That's why he resigned, because he was going to go to jail.
Yeah, but she did the same move as Nixon. But
No, but that's usually an ultimatum they give you. Either we're going to press charges against you and destroy your reputation, or you can resign.
I think it's just like destroy reputation. Over here, you don't do anything for a person to resign. You're in Quebec. Well, it's something against you.
That is so fucking sad. I'm in the front room to see the consequences of everything our leaders have been making our children go through for the past 2 years. I come to the same conclusion as one of my idols, former judge Andre Ruffalo. Quebec doesn't love its children. Quebec doesn't like children. This was the statement of the big-hearted lady. This is my first post about COVID since the beginning. I don't want to politicize this page, but what a lack of kindness towards them. As I often say, for the past 18 months, our children and teens have been victimized by government abuse. Let's leave their peace and let them live on as children. They only have one childhood. It's short, and it's not coming back. It's not children's roles to solve a pandemic. It's adults. I want to vomit looking at what they're going through and suffering they've inflicted on them. And to top it off, was able to hear the elite say that kids are good and adaptable.
Au cou comme un chien, il mettait après la cabane du chien. Cet enfant-là avait été martyrisé.
Un moment donné, je suis arrivée à l'école, j'avais des marques dans le cou. Là, ça saignait abondamment.
Et là, il était assis dans son sofa, puis il se badigeonnait les parties, là, puis il fallait du touchage, puis mettre sa bouche aux parties intimes.
On ne voit pas d'avenir, on pense qu'on est vraiment seul à vivre ça. Alors que t'en as un paquet. Et la capacité de succion de ce bébé-là.
Un bâton, une barre d'affaires, une pelle ou des bras qui traînent. J'ai mangé des coups que ça, puis j'ai pas le droit de brancher, pas un son.
Mon père, lui, il accusait de nous autres quand il revenait de travailler. Ma mère, elle, son frère, le sport préféré, c'était de virer la basinette à l'envers pendant que nous autres, on était en dessous. Pendant ce temps-là, ma mère, elle sortait la nuit. À chaque fois qu'il en disputait un, c'était à sa droite, parce qu'il est droitier. Là, il prenait les cheveux, ça, puis il la pétait dans l'assiette. Ici, là, je suis fendu, ici. Il place ça dessus, ça, tu le comptais, les plaies, j'en ai partout.
Son père l'attachait au cou, décrochait le chien et attachait son fils au cou comme un chien, puis le mettait après la cabane du chien. Cet enfant-là avait été martyrisé.
Un moment donné, je suis arrivée à l'école, j'avais des marques dans le cou. Là, ça saignait abondamment.
What did she say?
Like, I went to school.
Yeah.
And I had marks on my neck, and I was bleeding profusely. She had blood all over it.
Ouais, là, il était assis dans son sofa, puis il se badigeonnait les parties, là, puis il fallait du touchage, puis mettre sa bouche aux parties intimes.
What? No.
Huh?
No.
So, the father was sitting on the couch, and he was like, when you put some oil on your steak or whatever.
Yeah.
So he was doing that to his penis, and they had to touch and suck it. Literally.
This lady is 83 years old. That judge.
Oh, yeah.
She's fucking old.
That's already old.
She was reprimanded after one episode in 1997 where she demanded to see the resumes of 125 youth workers she thought weren't qualified to take care of children.
Exactly. They didn't like that. She stirred the pot. Like, all of you guys are not adequate. They're all fucking 21 years old little children that think that they know how life works, and they're there to care for children. You guys are not qualified. And they have about 30 children each to fucking take care of.
What? In October 2004, the Quebec Judicial Council noted several ethical shortcomings, recommending her dismissal as a judge. She was accused of primarily having publicly discussed matters she was legally involved with, or having hidden links of friendship with expert witnesses who testified before her. So she was talking to people about things that were related to her daily job. Okay. And having lent her name and used the prestige of her position in 2002 for a Via Rail television advertisement. Like, what? How is that in any way related to fucking anything? That I don't even understand how that's related in any way. How would that be a negative? What is this problem? You just said a bunch of words that didn't amount to anything. It's like saying I should go to jail because I went to the grocery store on Wednesday. Like, what? You just said words accusing somebody of something, and your follow-up was literally amounted to not a sentence. You said English, but it literally amounts to nothing. Following a recommendation in conformity with mandatory legal procedure, the Quebec government asked the Quebec Appeals Court to investigate. Okay. Once again, people who are being investigated by the group of people that they're investigating. You can't quality control within your own company. That's not the point of doing quality control. It defeats the whole. It's like inventory. If you do inventory every once in a while, it's redundant. Like there's no fucking point unless you follow up on it. You're doing something for literally no reason. Upheld ruling, recommended her dismissal, asked permission to appeal the decision to the Supreme Court of Canada. Oh, good. You have to ask permission to bring something to the Supreme Court? In May 2006?
Yeah, because it's just the normal court and the Supreme Court.
Yeah, but if you're 1 against 5, obviously that's not going to happen. They want to investigate, but then when she wants to bring it to a Supreme Court, be like, you want to investigate? Let's investigate. And they go, well, no. Of course they're going to say no. What? In 2006, the Supreme Court refused her appeal, which initiated the formal process of dismissal by the Quebec government attorney general. Wow. And then she chose, so she did it for a different reason. She chose to resign before, so that she could come back at some point. Because it's like if you get fired from a job or if you willingly leave a job. If you willingly leave and give them your 2 weeks, if you need a job again, you could always go back to them and they can potentially hire you again. Yeah. But if you're dismissed from a job because you didn't show up,
you don't have your thing for EI. You can't have EI for another job because you didn't get fired. You resign. So say I want to have my EI and that means getting another job. You just don't show up and then they fire you.
Yeah, but that's what.
You're not there to resign.
That's what happened to me at the airport, and I still didn't get EI. I went to the employment insurance, and they said go to welfare. I was like, yeah, but I paid employment insurance. Yeah, but it's never enough. It's not the first time I've been to EI.
No, I know, but EI, like Southwest Canada needs to refuse you, then you go to welfare.
Yeah, they didn't do that. The secretary opened my files, kind of chuckled a little bit, and said, I don't have nearly enough hours for EI to pay out. But it has to be at the same job. If you lose your job and you didn't qualify enough hours, I'm like, so why did I pay into EI? Where did all that money I paid into go? Because they went poof into fucking thin air. It's like the third time that I've had a job that I paid into EI, and I go to fucking the Canada Service place, and they fucking laugh me off and tell me to go welfare. And I get to welfare, and they go, did you go to the Employment Canada place? I'm like, yeah, I fucking went. Like, and they sent me here. Like, it's a big joke. It's all fucking part of the big fucking joke of the club that you're not in. Curious. What? What is this? Okay.
You're on my pillow. You're on my pillow. You're on my pillow. Are you my pillow? Any leftovers from last night?
Oh no, you have to go look. No, there isn't.
Okay.
There's sausages. You have to go look. There's a bunch of stuff in the fridge. That's interesting. Wikipedia has this new authority-controlled database, and it's a way to get to information that you can't get to from just Google searching. So this is France, this is national, and this is international. So this is what they show you, basically. It's the standard that they show you on the Google search pages, but if you want to look at France searches about this, you can go on these. That's fucked up.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, because Wikipedia, I donated to Wikipedia for like a couple of years. Every year I give them $2 because they said, we promise we won't harass you. We won't send you emails. We won't be like every fucking time you try to use Wikipedia, be like, hey, can you donate? And they actually did it. And I was like, I super appreciate that.
It's supposed to be a pillow dog. Let's take this pillow and one pillow dog. You're on my pillow.
That's not it. No.
My dog is squeaky and my pillow.
Interesting. So, like, they have the references here, and then they have external links that aren't linked to anything. And if you look it up, you can't find it.
Oh.
Controversial Quebec judge in trouble again. Testimonial for Via Rail prompts disciplinary hearing. I don't understand what trains has to do with her job at all.
I like trains.
I like trains too, and maybe she really likes trains. I don't know. Maybe she's fucking the train guy. I don't fucking know. Like,
pas d'avenir. On pense qu'on est vraiment seul à vivre ça. Alors qu'il y en a un paquet. C'est fou.
That was the intro.
That's the penitentiary where the rapist is.
Julien est un pédophile. Pendant 2 ans, il a agressé sexuellement 5 petits garçons âgés entre 5 et 10 ans, dont son propre fils. En plus des
Including his own
amis,
son.
Julien participe à des forums de pédophiles sur Internet. Il a pris des photos de ses victimes pour les distribuer à ses amis afin d'alimenter leurs fantasmes. Il est aujourd'hui détenu à la prison de Bakaza pour suivre une thérapie. Julien a écopé d'une peine de 5 ans de prison. Comme ça, il regardait pas des enfants.
5 years. They said 50, but it's 5 years. 5 years in jail.
They're giving all incorrect information. They're purposely doing that.
Je pensais pas toujours, c'est pas tout le temps, mais ça a augmenté de plus en plus. Jusqu'à temps que là, quand Internet est arrivé, ça.
See, he's sick. He's been saying it since internet came in. Like, oh my god, my addiction went crazy, and so yeah.
I think it has to do with mothers. Mothers being too close to their sons. And like, my boy can do no wrong, and Daddy's gonna get you. Daddy's gonna get you. Oh, no, Daddy died.
Oh, look.
I know, he put his hand in your paw. I said he put his hand in your paw.
Yeah, he put his hand in my paw. Did you put your hand in my paw?
Because he loves that area. No.
Oh, he loves mommy too.
Don't bite, mommy. That's not love.
Comme 12 ans, puis qu'il a fait ci et ça. Je me dis, ouais, je devrais le prendre aussi peut-être. J'avais mon fils qui était avec moi à la maison. Ça a commencé également comme ça.
But it's just to show you how he's got a nice little cell over there. He's got his TV. He's got everything because it's a penitentiary. Ugh, gross.
Debris.
Hey, look at you. Please. What's happening? What's going on with the big dog? Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, okay, that's what we're doing right now. Okay, I'm good at that.
Visual voicemail. No. Voice recorder.
I think my dog is stuck.
Et il se voyait tout de suite sur l'appareil photo, il trouvait ça drôle. Je l'ai pris plus, puis. Ensuite, c'est que je peux me prendre des photos sur le ventre, sur le dos. Ça commence comme ça. Là, tu envoies ça sur Internet, tu dis, ah, mais là, on voit pas beaucoup son pénis sur la photo, prends-en une plus proche, puis là, l'autre, il demande ça. Je fais. Comment ça tombe là?
That's fucked up. You start taking pictures of his kids. And then the guy on the internet was like, oh, but we don't see his penis enough on the pictures. Can you take better pictures? He was taking more pictures, putting it online for other people. So he was trafficking his own kid and 5 other kids and 4 other kids.
Because he's making money. Because they were sending him money?
No, he was just sharing with other pedophiles. There's nobody involved. Just like share each other.
But see what I'm saying? Where they know that there's something wrong with them. They know that it's a fucked up thing. But how could anybody be expected to go to talk to somebody about it, being like, I'm having bad thoughts and I don't know why or how to deal with them? As soon as you acknowledge the fact that you might be having thoughts like that, you will be put in jail immediately. Like, because they all seem to know that there's something fucking wrong with their brain. And it's like it's like an autism. You can't get mad at a kid for having fucking full-on freakouts if they're autistic. Yeah. Like, I broke it. Ooh. Why? Okay. Let me try something.